Searching for the source of that gas leak that led to Sunday night's explosion in Centreville. So what does that mean for the families still waiting to go home? Reporter John Gonzalez joins us live now. John, you've been covering this story all week for us. So what's next for these families and for this investigation?
Yeah, well, the rain is not helping this morning, Melanie. Crews right now are focusing on a 1,000-foot section of pipe here underground in this Centreville neighborhood. Take a look at the work that's going on right here on Bell Plains Drive. This is the road next to the home that exploded Sunday night. And this section here, this is where crews detected a loss of pressure, and that usually indicates there's a leak. Well, according to Fairfax County Fire and Rescue, that pipe has now been sectioned off as workers dig, test, and try to pinpoint any of the leaks, a process that could take at least 48 hours or longer. There are actually 5 natural gas lines in this area. Washington Gas operates the local distribution system. Williams Pipeline owns the transmission lines and says its pipeline has been isolated as a precaution. Now, the NTSB is looking at the pipeline system, possible human factors, human errors, and the operating environment when the explosion went off.
As far as the testing systematically of the lines, we rely and support the efforts of both utility companies. We will be here to maintain atmospheric monitoring on a regular basis and report that up and record it and assist NTSB with their investigation.
Now, for the residents here, the next steps are critical. Wait for consistent 0 gas readings before returning home, and when they do, report any odors immediately and document any damage. So when can these families safely return? Well, of course, all of that depends on the testing that's being done and, of course, locating the leak or the leaks that caused this explosion. In the meantime, who's footing the bill for the hotel accommodations? We'll talk about that coming up later this hour. Reporting live in Centreville, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
All right, John, thank you. And you can find all of John's past reporting by heading to our homepage. We'll keep updating you on the investigation all weekend long, and we'll let you know the moment those families are cleared to get back into their homes. It's been nearly a week now since a home explosion rocked a Centreville neighborhood, and this morning dozens of families are still waiting to be let back into their homes.
Yeah, many are staying in hotels. They're not sure when they'll be allowed back home. This morning, 7 News is on your side looking into who's covering the cost and what residents should be doing right now.
And reporter John Gonzalez is live for us this morning getting...
Yeah, Melanie and Adam, as the work continues here in this Centreville neighborhood, you can see it here behind me. Many of these families are still waiting. More than 30 families are still displaced this morning. And for many of these folks, that means 5 nights now away from their homes. And the big question is, when will they return and who's footing the bill for the hotel accommodations? Well, we understand Washington Gas is providing the hotel accommodations for these customers during the evacuation. But here's the consumer side of this. Residents should also contact their homeowners or renters insurance company immediately. Most policies include additional living expenses coverage that can pay for things like hotels, meals, and other costs while your home is uninhabitable. You may also hear it referred to as loss of use coverage. That's the technical name. Now, 7 News is on your side this morning with recommendations. God forbid you end up in a situation where your neighborhood is affected like this. Take a look. File a claim right away. Save every receipt. Check your coverage limits and how long benefits last. In the meantime, the NTSB continues to investigate what caused this leak and explosion earlier this week, and until the source is confirmed and everything is fully repaired here in this Centreville neighborhood, many of these families will continue to wait. They were told 48 hours yesterday. They're waiting to see if they'll be back to their homes this weekend. Reporting live, John Gonzalez, 7 News.